Data science has various methods to approach business problems. If you need more insight into the data science workflow, you are at the right place. In the technology business, there are unlimited methods for working on projects. Which method is the best? There probably is not a best method, but a method that works best for the project. In data science, it is the same thing. Each workflow you come across will be similar in some areas and slightly different in others. The workflow discussed today will consist of 6 steps: define the problem, collect the data, prepare the data, analyze the data, feature engineering, and model building. The first step in the process is to identify what it is that you are trying to solve, not necessarily the solution to your problem, but clearly identify the problem. This can be difficult since we always want the solution fast and concrete in the beginning. This step forces you to take a step back and think about the multitude of factors surrounding what you are thinking. Collecting the data. After we know how we want to approach this problem, we need a way of gathering all of the information we deem is necessary for this. We will have to decide if we want to use open source data or if we want to access private company data. This step may take some time if you need to get permission or access certain data. Don't worry if you have too much data, you can always cut down as needed. Prepare the data. After we collect the data, we need to clean our data. This step in the process is used to clean up any missing data or incorrect data. Also, outliers are identified and considered for removal if it is deemed necessary. When we collected our data before this step, we could have used multiple tables. Now, in this step, we can combine any data that can be merged over to a new data set. Analyze the data. This part of the workflow includes visualizations and summary statistics such as minimum, maximum, mean, and median. Different categories in your data will be analyzed to see if you can derive any insights from what you have so far. This insight is pivotal in understanding your data. Bar charts, heat maps, and line graphs are good visuals to use in order to see how everything is related. Correlation is often used as well to determine which categories are strongly correlated. Feature engineering. Feature engineering is the next step after we analyze our data. In this step, we want to see if any categories need to be transformed. Scaling methods like standardization and min-max scaling are popular at this part of the workflow. Standardization can refer to the process, for example, of taking text data and converting this data to numerical data. Once we have numerical data, we can then run more summary statistics on this set, just like we did before. Model building. The last step of the workflow is model building. In this step, we start to train and test our data for machine learning models. Here, we want to make sure to evaluate the strength of our model for performance. Terms like bias and variance will be discussed at a later time to help understand what the model is telling us about our prediction strength. To sum up, the data science workflow takes us from a problem all the way to a machine learning model. The entire process can take weeks, months, and even years to go through, depending on how big the project is and how much data you intend to collect in the beginning. For more learning, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and have a good day.